Okay. Ramona, look at here. Putting on a stack of plastic bags. Couldn't find a place to put you. How are you, dear? Sure. Still recording. Yeah, I think we're good. Hello. How are you? Oh, my glasses. Hi, how are you, dear? Felt like making you a video. Bob went out to pick up David because David's little incident yesterday. If he would only be smart and get new tires because of the winter time, he's driving on a couple of ball tires. No wonder why he slid into the curb and busted his tire where I think he broke an axle where the tire was pointing outward. I'm like, always something with the car. And he's also not driving Uber because they have put a stop on his account because he's got speeding tickets and because he had an old car still on there that had damage that he never removed. He doesn't take care of business, and he's got to realize that if you don't take care of business, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. It's like it drives me crazy. It's like, here we go again. Now what happened with the car? Now this, now that. It's like, so because he didn't use his brain with the tires, getting them changed, he had to repair the car, which cost $600 to repair an axle or so. I think this is the thing that holds the tires like that across the car, tire on each side. I think that broke. And then he's got to get new tires now. And then he's got to pay for an alignment because he's got to get the car all back to its state, its regular, its normal state so that it could drive. I was like, oh my gosh, never fails. But we never pick up tabs for him at all. He pays it all himself. I'm like, whatever. Oh my gosh, drives me crazy. So now the latest is, can't believe David's in his apartment a year already. He's done really good. But he wants to move in with 4 other buddies that are sharing a house. And of course they party. So, okay, yeah, because he's going to have, everybody has their own room. It's like a 5-bedroom house. And instead of paying over $1,000, really, buddy, here he comes. He knows I'm recording. Hi, buddy. Instead of paying $1,000, he's going to pay like less than $500 a month. It's like paying for a room. He'll have a small little bedroom, and that's it. And then, of course, they all share the common parts of the house. And I could see if he was moving in with a bunch of clean kids, but this is not the case. So I'm like, I don't see him stopping. I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel where there's hope. When he cuts back sometimes it's nice, but for the most part, yeah, I don't think so. At least not now. And Bob and I are saying this kid needs to get a real job where he gets a steady paycheck and benefits and all that kind of shit, but he's just still doing driving as a living. Oh well, it is what it is, right? Oh man, it drives me crazy. I'll always blame a part of myself for the way his life went down. But what am I going to do? I can't cry about spilled milk anymore. It spilt, and I wiped it. Well, I didn't wipe it up. It spilt, and it dried, and it's gone. There's nothing to do. So anyway, what else is new? It's kind of nice going back to work this week. Only 2 days. I had to work Thursday, Friday, because I came back Wednesday. And then next week is a short week because of Thanksgiving, so I'm off Thursday, Friday, which is nice. And so we'll have Thanksgiving here, me, Bob, and David. And then on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, Marcia is inviting a few of the neighbors to her place to hang out and have a little gathering, which is nice. It's nice to do that sometimes. I miss hanging out with people. I do. I miss the mingling. I miss the get together. Even if we're sitting over coffee and talking, that's all. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm not asking for a party. You know, I just kind of miss all that. So, oh, Scoozy. Oh, there's a cat out there. Great cat. I don't know whose it is, but it's somebody's. Anyway, so, what's I going to say? So, what else? I get distracted so easy. Tonight, Bob and I are going to go to Southlands Mall. I guess they're lighting up the tree, the Christmas tree. I'm like, oh, why not? Something different. Go get some coffee and just hang out there for a little bit and come home. Then tomorrow I'm another age older. What the hell am I putting on 50 years in 1 year? I'm an age. Birthday tomorrow. So Bob and David's going to take me to this place called Bent Noodle. It's a nice Italian restaurant, which I like. I really enjoy going there. I like their food. So we're just going to do that. During the day, I don't think I'm going to do anything. I think that's about it. I got some stuff going on. What the hell am I pouting about, you know? I mean, I really do think what I miss most, I just miss livelihood. I miss just people. I miss getting together with people, doing stuff. Oh, wow, our friends are coming over tonight kind of feeling, or we're going to their house tonight kind of feeling. I enjoy that. I love the fun. I love us mingling and talking and goofing around, laughing. I miss all that. And I don't got that. And I feel bad to say this, but like at Bob and I, we sometimes we'll play a game and it's just us two, but I guess it's better with more people, you know? Like when we were at Nick and Anita, we played this catchphrase. It was kind of cool. It was almost like a charades. You hold on to this little thing and it gives you a phrase. Like it'll say, heartthrob. That was one of the words. So you have to go, you know, have people guess, like you try to break up the word. So they guess you kind of do this, boom, 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 boom. Somebody thinks throb. And then I did, oh, I got such a headache, throbbing headache I was trying to come up with. It's kind of like that. And as soon as the person guesses it, you pass it on to the next person. It's a clockwise thing. And you try to hurry up because you don't want it in your hand. Because when it winds up in your hand, it's a timer. The timer gets quicker and quicker. And when it winds up in the last person's hand, you don't want it in your hand. And that's when, you know, I mean, we really didn't count points or anything, but you're not supposed to have it in your hand when the timer goes up. So it was just fun guessing. It was fun. I've always loved charades. Charades is such a freaking pisser. The next time you, me, and Josie are together, we should play that. Boy, we would have a good time. That's a real lift. I love doing that. I love playing charades. Big time. It's a lot of fun. I remember when David was little, I used to love playing hide and seek with him. Oh my gosh, crack me up. I used to love hiding. And oh, just little simple things. That's all I want. Oh, well. What are you going to do, right? Life has changed for us for now. I mean, I could try to really push it more, but I feel like whenever I've made efforts to do things, nobody comes around. So that's why I gave up. And I feel like if I didn't make plans, nobody else did. But I forget, where did I hear this from? I don't remember. It wasn't Benny. Did Nick say something? He read something? I think he may have said something that, you know, if you want something bad enough, you got to be the one to do it. So what if you're the one that always has to initiate things? You got to do it. So I'm like, okay, I don't know where to begin, you know. I would think of having Barb over and her husband, but I don't know how Bob would feel about it. It was funny, David told me, let me make sure it wasn't today. David was telling me that when he was driving Uber one day, he picked up Barb and her husband, Jeff is his name, and Jeff was drunk. I was like, well, if the shoe fits. She drinks, so there you go. There's a partnership. But I'm like, it'd be nice. Maybe I should call Barb and say, hey, Barb, let's have a coffee. But my issue that I'm having right now is very lazy. Very lazy. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to hide. But I got to break that horrible habit. Very freaking lazy. I think I formed a bad habit. But I'm the only one that can make the change. I'm realizing that. No one's going to come to me. No one is going to reach out. So I'm the only one that can either decide to stay totally by myself or try to do something about it. But sometimes I wish we could just make new friends. New friends. Oh, anyway, so stop touching your face. Caught it. Let me see what else. I don't think I got much else to say at the moment. Yep. Boozy, I think you're back at work again. I also said, I know you've been looking for apartments and stuff. Haven't really found anything yet. So, but I always like to see the pictures, even if you didn't care for them. You could always say, this looked ugly. This is what I was looking at. I like to see. I just like to see. So share them with me if you think about it or whatever. Because I like to even see, even though, just like the house you showed me with 1,000 freaking plant pot. I was like, what the heck? That was nutty. That place didn't look cool at all. So that was just kind of funny. The real tight staircase reminds me of a very old place. I remember when I lived on Glover in Yonkers, we had kind of a narrow staircase, and then it would kind of turn. It was kind of it was just kind of tight. I remember that. So yeah, I wouldn't like that either. So what else? Maybe that's it for now. Okay, let me jump back on if I have another thought. And I think that is it. All right, my dear. Okay, talk to you later, guys.